Alright, YouTube, sledders, fellow ATVers, friends. Today we're going to do a trailer video, especially for you. Kind of want to go over some things that I've done to my trailer. Got a loading light, which came with it. Got an unloading light, loading light in the back, same thing. But a couple things that I picked up from Amazon, which took a chance, and to be quite honest, it's they are worth the money in gold. Cheap. I think I have like maybe $30–40 into everything. This is a chain holder. How often do we do this with our chains? And then we wonder why they rust, why they're full of snow. So now I have a chain holder. Boom. Put it on there and I'm done. Also, we have a plug connector. Took me a while to find this, but this is a little green, but it's still full of dielectric grease, and that was green from before I had the plug connector. In any case, simple device. Works just like the piece on your truck. Open the cap, slide it in there, and you're done. Now your plug's protected from snow, rain, whatever, each time you pull it out. Next thing we have shore power. And notice how clean the connector is there. This is by NOCO. NOCO is not a sponsor of mine, but I do have a lot of their stuff, good products. So I can have shore power put in. Sorry for the jittery video today. Trying to do my best here. Plug it in, and now we're feeding power into an electrical outlet inside the trailer, which I'll show you in a minute. This, by the way, is a NEO trailer. It came with no walls, no ceiling, just had the wood kick plates and nothing inside. So this is Excalibur. Slides, whatever you call these, I can't remember off the top of my head. But this trailer did come with loading ramp built in. The problem is that this is welded in place, and if your carbide's cut through it, it's a pain in the ass to replace. So I added this on top of it just to make sure that it's protected. Not to mention my rubber seal gets covered by it. And then we've got, you know, our rubber mat, and we've got our slides here, our glides, so to speak. These are nice. These actually have a they're raised up, so you can, if you have snow and ice on the trailer, it's cold, whatever, you don't have any problems with walking up and down the trailer, falling on your ass. Side guards. How many of you have caught your cables? I have not yet, knock on wood. Same thing here. Flip up. I don't have to do anything with it. When I pick up the door, it automatically flips up. When I put the door down, all I have to do is, they're still standing up, I walk up, kick it down, and that's it. Like I said, I added the walls. This is from Home Depot. Walls are pretty straight, no problem. Cost me a fraction of the cost with the factory stuff. Factory stuff is better, don't get me wrong, but when you're on a budget, this works just fine. LED lighting, that came with the trailer. Ceiling was done. It's a little warpity, but that's due to temperature. It kind of expands and contracts, so I still got to do something, figure out something to cover up the edges here, but that's for another day, another project. We got our handy dandy broom holder, which is in the way of this other piece that I'm going to show you, and I apologize for the lighting on this, but I put this up before I decided to put up this. This is a shelf. This is a Harbor Freight toolbox shelf. Pull it up, lift it up, push it in, it locks. Now you have a nice sturdy surface to work on. Put your tools on, put your drinks on, set up a bar, whatever you want to do with it. Let's see if I can get a better shot of this. Kind of hard. In any case, because it's for a toolbox, it does flop around a little bit. But if you look up inside of here, you can see this little guy right here. These are neodymium magnets I got from Home Depot. So what you do, basically, pick up, lift up, let it fold down, set it down, magnet catches it. Now it doesn't come loose when you're driving and banging all around. I have another one all the way up front here, which I put up here because I have a rigid heater. This heater runs on an 18 volt battery or 110 volts, and it's propane fueled. So if you're out there and you need to work on your sled in your trailer, you can turn your heat on. 10-15 minutes, it's warm enough to work inside your trailer without a coat on. I do have insulation in most of the trailer. Some of it I don't, which I'm going to go back and do. We have a cabinet with a cabinet light. This light here I picked up for 10 bucks. It doesn't come on right now. There it goes. I just turned it on manually. But basically I have it set so when you open the door and it's dark out or dark in the trailer, it will turn on. You can get what you want. You don't have to worry about it. Close it, latch it, and you end up with, and the light goes out. Like I said, the next thing we wanted to kind of go over is this little setup I got here. So because I'm running shore power into the trailer, I know you guys are going, what the F is that, right? Yeah, I know. Running shore power in the trailer, I have a 2 amp 4 bank trickle charger, so I can charge 4 sleds, 4 ATVs, whatever. Which right now I've got the sled charging. You can see the cable coming down from the area up top in the ceiling. Another one there. So they're a little staggered in the trailer. I'll kind of show you those in a little bit. But that way my batteries never go dead. We have a 10 amp by 1 bank charger to charge our car battery, which I have a bracket I still need to put in. There's our 110 charger, our 110 outlet. Basically what happens is, because I have this battery, which is the trailer brake battery, and we always want to make sure that that's charged, obviously, right, especially with larger trailers. We have power coming in, fused. It's a bright little breaker box, a little breaker, so to speak. Same one with the one over here. And this is our VSR, which basically it senses if the little battery for the trailer brakes is charged. If it's charged, it cuts off charge to that battery and only allows me to charge this battery. So we never have an overcharge. The other thing it does is, and the biggest thing is that if I use this battery for something, I can completely deplete it, and this device right here will not let me deplete my little battery. So that one will always stay charged. This system will charge off the truck, both batteries, and or shore power. So if I'm plugged into the truck and I plug shore power in, it doesn't hurt it. It's a nice system. We have our fuse box, which we can, add whatever else we want, extra lighting or whatnot. And we have our main disconnect here. So flip it, turn it off. It cuts off power to everything in the trailer that is running. Turn it on, and you've got something. You've got power to your stuff. Finally, we have our stereo. This is just a CB radio box that I can overhead for a truck driver. Fits my radio nice. This was just an old radio. Most of the stuff that I just had laying around that I put this together with. So, but basically, yeah, I got a radio. This is so old it didn't have Bluetooth, so I bought this Bluetooth adapter, 30 bucks on Amazon or eBay. I think it was actually eBay. And then we've got our 2 speakers, one there and one there. So, in a nutshell, that is how you start setting up your trailer how you want it. Here are my connectors for my charge ports. One there, one up here. Like I said, they're a little offset, so you can always reach to whatever you're going. And plus the cords that I have are quite long, so they'll reach. Alright, enough of that said. LED lights came with the trailer. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But here's what we got for stereo. So I'd play something from my phone, but I can't record and play music at the same time.
Whatever you do, don't fall in love. Whatever you do, just don't give up. Whatever you do, don't say you will, then won't. Whatever you do, don't. I was old enough, I left home, I was broken.
Alright, I gotta cut this video. Hey, I'm gonna turn off this music. You guys get the picture though.
The world's a whole lot bigger out there. People lie, cheat, and say anything you get.
So, you gotta watch the YouTube music things. In any case, that's our setup. And if you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me and ask. Most of you know me. But if you liked the video, punch that subscribe button, smash that like button, whatever you need to do. Remember, keep your ski tips up, your picks in the ice, and your rubber down. I'm gone.